into it. Let's get into it.
To find out which region survives. Do we send all of OCE home, or is it SSA sent packing? Turtle, let's do it. Our final match here for the third round.
I don't anticipate any team to take those risks too much, but whoever can get off on that right foot, start things up early. And speaking of early, here comes Super Lucky.
This is what we need to see. TSM not only start off the scoring, but gain some confidence from some very good plays. That pass in this one, don't want to prove that OCE still got some life. That's not exactly going to help them, though. Bad pass out center, and there's the immediate response.
And this is the man I think we're going to see all the time behind the ball. Obviously, this did start with a great demo from Torres, who's just booking it for the goal line. It's wild. He can literally do it all, it feels like. And at this point, he is still connecting. But VK Salen's got something inside as well. This man, a hidden striker. Not only is he getting physical on the offense, but he can also put some shots away.
That is
this one in the corner, falling on top of it, setting up another follow-up. Amphis can't get a touch on the ball. Might have gotten bumped out the way. It doesn't matter because Super Lucky's got him covered.
This is the one issue with FUT trying the same strategies as yesterday of just kind of stick in net and play very defensively. OCE loves it. It kind of feels like both teams are starting to understand what the stakes are. They're realizing that if they do not play perfectly, it's a problem. And
that's not perfect. That's not perfect right there.
What happened on the backboard, man?
I mean, what are we doing? Super Lucky with a monstrous flick, but Leoro has to get a touch. I don't think he could have gotten the read regardless.
I think pushed a bit too far up, was fully believing in that passing play to succeed, and it's not going.
That's it.
Instead, it's the ground. TSM, their first game win of the entire major. I don't know who to criticize in this one because FUT obviously have the opening and that they should, be taking advantage of that as they finally do. I was going to say on the counterattack, though, they did make a miraculous save, and it has paid off. First goal to FUT.
Ooh, and I like that from VK. He could have just gone for that first touch and given away possession, but instead he trails it, that we were harping on. But here he is, recovering nicely, getting some revenge, and now they hold the lead. But that's going to be a good bounce and a very speedy shot from Super Lucky.
A very swift response altogether. It took about 2.5 minutes to get the first goal of this game, and it did not take that long to find the second. Great read on the wall.
And they're trying to bang this ball out. You see a player there, the defender, no boost to his name. Amphis has space in the air, gets a flip reset. This ball is on target. And to be honest, it looks solid from TSM, but I'm wondering what's happening to the FUT Esports defense. They're just getting drained.
I think they just keep diving against Amphis in these mid-air challenges.
Man.
That's like the third one.
There's nobody in net really swiping across. The shot wasn't powerful. There's a demo, but they are going to actually capitalize. Here we go. For a moment, I didn't believe. I haven't seen it in FUT Esports, but they do come through and clutch up when they need to.
Did you also have the same reaction that you thought that VK Salen shot that too far left?
Yeah, dominating in this OT. It's a waiting game. Something's going to break through. Amphis trying to get a bump. Seeking a demo. Super Lucky. There's the crash we've been waiting for, and a near 4-minute OT does come to an end.
Okay, I need to see the stats at the end of this game, man, because that felt like at least 20 shots for TSM, just unrelenting as they pound the net over and over. And the initial challenge comes from FUT. They'll like banging out to midfield, starting air dribble or something, and then they wait for the follow-up touch. That's all they.
That's it. That's it.
I was gonna say me, but. I mean, we had the same criticism last game. You can't miss shots off, or can't miss saves off the backboard.
A little bit of a musty. There wasn't even a powerful one, but that's Super Lucky. Knock it. Oh, the game coming to an end, but it's still just a 1-goal lead from FUT Esports. If TSM can keep this ball in the air, there might be a chance, but that's gonna do it. Starting to walk a little bit closer to that game 5.
On the way again, Legacy Man coming clutch when he needs to.
I just have a gut feeling that Super Lucky is going to be the one to end this. I don't know why. He's been lurking. He's been doing shots like this. Why? What?
Wait, what?
Was this a fake? Super Lucky didn't get a touch. Kaka, the one to end it. The OT goes in favor of TSM. That is the most poetic, perfect way.